Ooh, hope that they get there. Good morning. A notification just come through, you guys. And y'all, it have not been 5 minutes yet. We're giving it 5 minutes, and then we're gonna get going. Okay, let me. I'm about ready. About ready. Hold on a second. Well, well, hello. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. I was putting something up there. I think I'm supposed to put. Shirley, my coffee's ready. I got to make that bigger. Hold on a second. Let me see what exactly what did I put. Yeah, Grand Runner, a coffee, a Shirley coffee, please. Yeah, I got to change up the how I have this here. Yeah, I got to change this up like down, put the number in so y'all can see what the name of the title is. But it's there. Good morning. Look at me. Grand Rising. Thanks everybody for coming over with me. Y'all, guess what? I was up at 3 o'clock. And guess what? I fall back to sleep and up. Now I'm up again. How y'all doing today? You know what? We are going into the part of daylight saving time. I think that's what it pops up. It used to have like some kind of sun out by now, and I think it soon be 7 o'clock. Anyway, this part of the I'm about to slide though. This part of the world that I am in, that I live in, part of the state that I live in. Oh, oh, God. Uh, Anyway, this part of the world that I live in state and country, it is dark out here. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on and get things started. Good morning, Shirley. Coffee, please. Thank you. Y'all, y'all drop in my community in my comment area and give me I need something that when people are there 2 months. Right now I got first thing is coffee. What is Shirley coffee, please? The next one that I want to get, I want something to deal fact with breakfast. I don't want hot tea because hot tea is the same as coffee. But anyway, I was putting up there for the second part would be for the second month about toast and coffee, but whatever another, we only have so many words that we can put there. And then and the words that was on my mind, it was too long and I was trying to break it down. So anyway, I want to give like do like 2 months uh, uh, emojis. If you've been here for 2 months, what kind of comment that it will say for 2 months, 3 months. Right now, I'm working on the 2 months and 3 month people. Y'all, please do me a favor. Please become a member. And if your lights starting to get turned off, I'm sorry. Do not come back over here for me for your 99 cents. That because I was the cost of your lights getting turned off. Okay, so please, because I can't give you $1.98. I cannot do that. That's why that my membership is only 99 cents. Okay, and members get ready because some things gonna come over there. But anyway, let's get our show started. How you doing? Good morning. Here we go. Oh wow, thank you, YouTube, and I think it's Twitch. Yeah, Twitch. Yeah, not yeah, no Twitter, no Twitch. That's okay. That come in the room, y'all. Guess what? Don't y'all know that in less than 24 hours, it gonna get good. It's gonna get better. Okay, it seems like that I'm on a different type of. Okay, yeah. So anyway, look at that. Anyway, let's go. So anyway, anyway, you guys, it's gonna be a exciting day, and I'm gonna be in and out. Why is my face so fat? Okay. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, it's gonna be an exciting day because that they got to come up with something today for the shutdown. So let me tell you, those that was here with me last night, I was out in the streets on my tablet while I was in the bed. Can you see why I still got drop eyes? My eyes are dropping. I don't even got some I show y'all some moisturizer and stuff. All this because I cannot stay off in YouTube. I was doing good. Wait a minute. I was hold up. I gotta tell you about me. I was doing real good, and I had don't got rid of the black eyes. But somehow or another, it ain't got nothing to do with the fact. Well, here it because of those tablets be in my face at nighttime, and I don't got real comfortable because I ordered one of them cushion from from TeamView. To sit your tablet on, so it's very. It ain't got to sit up on no pillow. I got a stand that it can sit up on the bed with me, and I'm really am focused now. I'm not gonna miss nothing. So anyway, that's what I'm going through is the black eye. I ain't got no wrinkles like that. If I can only get rid of these black eyes, these sad, but I just can't help myself with me trying to be a news reporter and everything. With me trying to be a news reporter, I have to be up and be on alert, especially with me riding in the car with the police. And what I mean by riding in the car, not in the back seat, that's me in here. I'm just on the radio station, and I can and most desk cam in the police on the police level channel, you can basically like line yourself up with the follow the police car around. Okay. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. That's a lot of things why I'm not sleeping. And because it's so much excitement that going on all parts of the world, especially with this here deporting. Yeah, getting these people up out of here. But you know what? My God, today, isn't this something? Y'all, now if you Democrat, do what y'all want to do. Republican, y'all know y'all is not going. You're not going to give Donald Trump a clap plan on this here country because that Donald Trump said that. Well, if it don't go through, he made a big beautiful bill, the big beautiful bill that he had come up with his team, and it going to he acting stubborn. Either you sign it, if it cost that this year came out when y'all had both houses and all the mother streets. Either and this year had come into effect, but y'all got to understand what we're doing. It's that Obama name He said that he want to take things back where it was, where it once was, 12 years ago. But I'm here to tell you today, that's what caused the economy to do what it did. That was a part of it. Did in fact with the insurance because I think before Obama, I think it was like Bush. I think it was him. But anyway, yes, it was because that went time in 9/11. I mean, they were still looking for Sahalam what that damn man ain't. That man from over there, that man that loved those weapons. But if he were to only see it today, that Florida don't approve it, y'all can carry firearm around up here out here in these streets. That means that at the corner store, even the homeless people will have a firearm. You can't even talk at the corner store no more. Because everybody there is carrying, and you don't need no license. Just go and pick it up. As long as it's in a holster, just go and pick it up. Buy you one. That's Florida state law, which would take place. I think it would take place either Friday or Saturday. It'd be full in effect. You can carry your firearm long as it's in a carrier. And also too, but if it says like into places like you can't bring in firearm, then that means you're trespassing. No, you can't bring in firearm. But still not there, but you and Bobo and Ray, y'all sitting out there, everybody be low. See, that's what thing they trying to do. They try to make it be peace in the valley if we have to take each other out. Not saying that black on black, it's just any crime. Anybody. And most time that people have firearm, it be the black and brown people and hillbillies. Yeah. They're the one that say, get off mine, Lauren. Your music too loud. Okay? Because that, you know what? They cannot get up. They can't get up all these immigrants. They cannot get them all of it. So many of them. They cannot get them up out of here fast enough. And with Florida being a flop, okay, this is what allegedly, this in my mind. Hold on a second. Let me see this. I got a moderator come in. Wait, I got to see because that. Hold up. Okay, I'm doing good. I brought the screen back a little bit. Hold up. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. So in Florida law is that we had went down there and made that playhouse down there in Alligator Arbitrage. And then not only that, when they made that, it's only one way in. Only how you can get out, you have to get an airplane to get out. Okay. So anyway, that is basic how it was going there. And then the judge came and told them to tear that damn playhouse down. Y'all know how it is. It's a storm come, it start raining and raining, and you know how you little playhouse and on boards that you don't drag across the street from a construction site or whatever that you're getting that plywood from. So you know that you know how that there goes. It always wet up inside in your little playhouse. So the judge had ordered them. It should be coming to an end now. Tear that damn playhouse down and get them folks out of there. Well, y'all see that somebody stayed with rubber, a plastic bag over their head, and they just got to live to breathe in it, but the water and everything. Where y'all get that at? Y'all live there and stay there. That's what the judge said. Y'all know I'm going to fix it up. The judge told on that little playhouse down there in Florida. The one way in and the only way out is an airplane. So, with that being all said, so Florida governor is upset because you know he was trying to do the hookup to get his wife to run for governor. But guess what? She came into some problem and issue. You don't hear him out here hip Murray and trying to push his wife in there because allegedly she got her own problem. They got their own problem. Dealing with situation, dealing in fact with Florida. Okay. some kind of scamming, something that they didn't do right. But I once knew, but when the judge told him to tear down that little playhouse where they was building, because he was going very, very strong. One upon a time, the governor, Ron Sanchez, going very, very hard of trying to get his wife in there. Also, when they went on ahead and trapped her behind up in some kind of stuff, he backed off, he hang low. Because they going to do whatever they can to get them back. What I mean, get all the Republican back. Y'all know I am a Florida resident from the blood, from birth. And not only that, y'all know how Florida gets down when they're coming down to the votes. They every year for the last past, I would say 20 years, they been messing it up. So now he is into his stealing. So what he said that I'm gonna let them go ahead and carry concealed weapon in Florida. Since that we can't get these people out of here, and since y'all want me to tear down tear down my little playhouse, I'm gonna go ahead and sign for the Florida people can start carrying concealed weapon unless that Walmart says there's no more weapon. You can't bring no weapons in here. Unless the 7-Eleven say no firearms in here. But other than that, you can go fully loaded. You don't even need no permit. Just keep it right there on your side and be ready to go. So that's why he signed up, allegedly, in my mind, signed up for Florida to take each other out. That what Ron Sanchez did. Set Florida up. Everything what he tried. Because you know that this next step is getting into the White House. You be governor. You have to be mayor, and you be governor. In order for the run in effect with the White House. It's an order to that, how that they do that. So he go ahead and said, it's okay. As up I think it's Saturday. No worry no more. Even if you are a felony, just use the weapon accordingly. So Florida, my people, it's okay to carry that fire. Just go right around there to the pawn shop or whatever. Go and get that used piece of fire. The one of the pawn shop, one of the gun. I have to think of what I'm saying. One of the gun shops in Florida, he said that he excited because now he got that order a lot of more carrier for all different sizes. So anyway, Florida people, it's just a setup. Long as they got that firearm in stock that you want, you can walk out of there today with it. Oh, yes, you can. Long as the money is right, you can get that fire. Because it's all just a setup. It's for you to take out. Now, it's still rules to the game now. It's still like stand your ground. So basically, if you go ahead and you and him play cops and robbers, and one hit the other one, when the other one hit the other one, and one laid down. So what they got to say? Well, we got one bad one out, and the other one bad one is going to jail. Hey, Robo. Hey, Queen. It's all just a setup, folks. Don't fall for the hokey dokey. It's just for us, we, that clean up the streets. You don't need no permit. Ask up the Saturday, go down there to the corner store. So other words, let me tell you, allegedly in my mind, even down to the corner store. Y'all know how it is at the corner store. You can go there and get a whole grill. You can go there and get some whole dentures and everything what you need. Now it don't made it official. Even down to the corner store. Long they can put them up here on the wall. You know, like how they do at the beauty supply store. And then you know how it is. You know, allegedly, you know, I do know, did in fact with these Arab people. ones that running things, especially down in Florida, corner store, they would make their store selling hair. They don't even have no. They don't even have no bowl to wash out. But they, you can buy a blow dryer. You can buy a whole hair, and they drop some clothes over in there. They drop some produce out in front of the store. Just this little corner right here. Mhm. So anyway, so you know behind here on the wall back here, behind the cashier, you can pick, choose, and refuse of what firearm that you want. You know them A-Rap, you know they're gonna make it happen, allegedly. They is gonna make it happen. Hold on a second. I think I got that up too loud. Oh man, I was down low. But anyway, so anyway, you guys, that's what's going on in Florida. So you know what's good for you. Besides the alligators, and besides again scammed over there in Texas and Miami. Okay, just letting y'all know. Florida, they gonna come on the rise again. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, on the serious side, it just make the crime rate to go up. It's a setup. When Florida did that, it just a setup. It just landed. It just meaning like with the next governor to take action. Did in fact with the gun control down the road. All that is based a setup. Ron Santos is setting y'all up to make whatever, let Florida be like Chicago. High crime. Everybody got a firearm. Children even in their backpack. Everybody got a firearm. I'm just saying. So if the crime rate goes up in Florida, so you need a good Democrat when they get ready to run, a good Republican will get ready to run, and they put gun control under control. Did you see some? Did you? No. I know, no, I didn't. I got them tablets since I got this cushion roll, and I got the tablet, and I be watching everything all night long. I hear something click, I go. So look at mine. I tried to even put some powder up under there because, but child, lights don't lie. The camera tell the truth. Okay, so that is the name of the game. So what they are trying to do, Ron Sanchez, with these firearms, they trying to flip the script on Florida. Y'all was talking about y'all want firearm. So guess what? That little playhouse that he did down there, down there at Alligator Albatross down there, that little playhouse that the judge say tear that mess down. This ain't no playhouse. These are real people with their lives that they gonna be there for a while. You don't tear that damn playhouse down. So anyway, he had to tear it down. So those type of and then in Baker County, I think that's around there, but Jacksonville, round up in there, somewhere I'm in that family. He was dropping another playhouse. The judge said no. Unless that you're gonna be staying in that tent with them, that is not even no bubble. Unless you're gonna be staying out there with them, then we are making the law. Other than that, take them all to your house. You switch up. Let the criminals stay in your house, the immigrants stay in your house, and you live under the tent for it to be safe for the community. And let the community know that it's okay to live in a tent and a hurricane down there coming in Florida. Now, hold up. Don't come too hard on me, you guys. How y'all doing? Please thumb up my video. Thank you. That's how a lot of you starting to come back in because they get you got they work according to I got what 1,400 people. But guess what? They don't let 1,400 in here at one time. They only let so many get a notification. Somebody else, did you hear about the 13 body found? Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, Rose, really? No, I was doing. I was covering to see that they was able to hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. I was I have to, I'm answering the chat simply because a lot of my people in the chat they are working and they basically trying to get in their questions while they on the road. No, Rose, I was still you know they said 7 bodies dealing with that fire Sunday, 7 bodies that they still trying to identify because that the body was smothering in the, in that bad thing that happened Sunday at the church. So anyway, it was 7 people was not counted for that was still got trapped in there, and they basically doing what they gonna. That's basically what I meant. And I was coming in. I want to know everything, but I couldn't. I just had to basically like back it up with my brain because it was so sad. So okay, yeah. But Rose, I go over there and look for it. Wait a minute. What did I? If something did happen. Oh, you talking about? No, no, no. Oh, y'all know the casino down there in Texas. I forgot what's the name of that. Your mama, it was a black guy. He opened fire on inside the casino. He took some bodies out with him too. So I'm just letting you know. Florida, get ready, get ready. No, you cannot make nobody mad at the red light. All blacks. Oh my God, today. Mm. Wow, Rose. Let me write that down. But my notes. I don't even have my glasses, but I'm doing good. I don't even have my glasses, but I'm gonna do good. It was okay. Thanks, Ro. Now let's go here at the red light. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to drill it into Florida and let y'all know exactly what you thought that it was bad because you can carry a concealed firearm in your car. But how many gonna be bad out there? I think they John Wayne gonna keep it on a carrier. So even at the red light, they gonna get some kind of order for you to take each other out. That's basically what they're doing. And y'all know traffic. What do you call traffic roads? What they call when they fighting in the traffic at the red light? I forgot what they call it. Anyway, y'all, it's still early. Anyway, when you what they call it? Is right there a traffic? Not violent traffic is something, but anyway, it's violent. Then in fact with the traffic, so now road rage. That's what they call it. Thank you, road rage. Now y'all know when you at the red light, now be on your good behavior. Motors, all the motors that drive motor vehicles, when the homeless people trying to come across, be careful. Be on your best behavior and don't tell them, hurry up and come across. Damn. Don't try to ease up on like, don't, hey, Jay, traffic jam. Oh, okay, got it. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, God, thank you, Jay. Yeah. Thank you, Jay. Come here. Traffic jams. And that's from all state. Mm-hmm. If you need insurance, it doesn't matter. Jake is there. That's all state. So, Florida, get ready. All that easing up to the light that you're going to scare a homeless person, a lady coming across the street with her child. Even when you jogging, exercising, don't worry about it. She is loaded. Pull it if you want to. Traffic jam. That's when everybody's in a hurry and you just look at cause Florida just changed the law, ladies and gentlemen, that you come in that on Saturday, it'll be okay. You don't need no permit. You can go to the alley market right there and see right there where they hang the Harry. Alley market and the beauty supply store all in one. Then they got alley market. I'm just saying how they gonna have it. Alley market, beauty supply, plus the gun shop. Pick out your favorite weapon. Okay, just letting you know exactly. Florida is just a setup. Soon as Florida get a hold to it, everybody start getting fired. Then guess what they do? They're gonna have a hard. They're gonna try to come in with a Democrat, a Republican that come in with some strong rules to tell the people what they want to hear about dealing fight with the gun with the guns. But and guess who gonna fall for it? Not fall for it, but guess who against it is people that don't lost loved ones. And that's what they gonna play on your heart screen. Dealing fact with these firearms. Yeah, we taking the guns off the road. If you get caught with a firearm and all this type of stuff, when now you can walk down the street with your firearm on your side. So they trying to play both ways. It is a game and the trick of the mind. But allegedly you don't have to experience everything what's going on, because hearing what things going on in the world, it will scare you to go out your front door. A lot of this is news that I come and I bring you. I usually would call it bad news of America. Yeah, because guess what? You go out your front door, you want to turn back around and come right back in the house. You listen to what's there on the news and on the internet. Yeah, you be scared to go out your front door. Bad news of America. So right now we gonna make it bad and bad and bad. Then Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town, and Kate, Miss Kate. Miss Kate, the one. Good morning, y'all. Miss Kate, the one that have it in her bosom. You know, besides her cigarette, she got it right here. Come on, you guys. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, they're running, baby. Y'all don't like this type of teaching. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't like this type of teaching. So anyway, Florida. When you hit the Florida online, just be careful at the corner store. Make sure your music not up too loud, and because everybody around there carrying, even at the gas pump. Let them have that gas pump. If you know that that's where everybody hang out at that gas pump, you go somewhere else. Because guess what? You're going to be hopping and the popping. That ain't the gas station you want to go to. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, as up to Saturday, yes, carry it on your waist, have it in the car, do your exercise, jogging, even in the gym, or when you want to get on the equipment. There you go. And then also to those that do go to the gym, you ain't got to work to when everybody go to work in the morning time, then you go to the gym. You ain't got to work till late evening. When all the working people don't gone and get to get inside the gym on the treadmill and whatever you want to get at. So everybody wait. A lot of people wait till what like after all the working people that comes in there like 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. You want to be a part in that, but it be so crowded. Well, I'm here to tell you that go in the gym whenever you feel like it. And I promise you and guarantee you, long that you got on that cap on your side, you can get any exercise machine that you want to. So guess what, folks? I'm here to tell you, do not be afraid to go to the gym, Ronnie. Don't be afraid. You can get any machine that you want to. When you walk in that door, especially they don't have that sign up there, you own it. If you want to get right there on this here treadmill right here, or that bicycle, just stand right there. Go when you come there, be all now. Don't try to go to the bathroom and change. Go, just be dressed, change your clothes at work, and you go straight on to the gym. Cause guess what? You can get any. Just walk in there, and you can get any exercise machine that you want to get on, and you don't even have to wait. So anyway, that's just up dealing fact with Florida. The setup. Now, as you know, now we are it's not even 24 hours. Let's say let's say about 20 hours. No. Anyway, let's deal with this here. So anyway, a government shutdown, and y'all know what it is. The Republican want them that big, beautiful, excuse me, the Democrat with the big, beautiful bill, get on people about their insurance, stop charging on people $400 more a month to wind up that for allegedly be $4,000 a year that they would be paying for insurance, and they still not gonna get everything. They still not gonna get. That's how it is going on with insurance. So anyway, and did in fact all these people with their jobs and all this situation, they don't like how they're going. From the time that this big, beautiful bill had come out, when did this man bring this thing out? In August or July, around about July 4th or July 3rd? So anyway, in order for the Democrat to sign it, y'all, that did in fact with our health insurance. One lady, little girl, got cancer. She transitioning on out of here. The child cannot. They would not no longer cover the child, in effect, with the medical situation. And the little girl is transitioning herself out. How would y'all like that? How would you like right there in August when they told them, you got Blue Cross and Blue Shield, come and get your parents out of here? So guess what? We closing the place down. But as y'all know, these nursing home, that basically is the nursing home. It's just somebody there 24 hours. Yeah, it's just all 25, but you go in there and check on your parent, you'll see exactly what the condition that they are living in. Can you want to go there and you want to fuss at the people? Dolby, did you talk about the new Trump that they may be coming into effect? Oh no, it's wait a minute, ain't they getting out in Section 8 now? Yeah, they been kicking. They going to start kicking people. Yes. Hold up. Thank you for coming there, Jake. I'm gonna tell you about that. Yes, I did was watching that. Okay. Let's go ahead with the insurance. That's what that big, beautiful bill is talking about. Did in fact with it, it's talking about a whole bunch of stuff, including Section 8. But the big, beautiful bill is basically in there. It did in fact with our health insurance. Trump was on the lawn, the White House lawn, going into the helicopter. He said that anything go down is because of the Democrat. He wasn't standing down. He was standing 10 toes down. He said he don't even want to meet with them. But anyway, yesterday the clock is ticking, and it still is ticking. Due to the fact that with this a big beautiful bill, y'all, our insurance. Think of dealing back with your health. That man is trying to change. He don't want Obama name tied to nothing. And he trying to play with this generation. What them children don't, what these children know this generation? Some of them wasn't even born. He said that we taking things back how it was 12 years. I think he said 12, 14 years. We taking things back like so basically if you take it back there, that was when Obama was coming in and did in fact with the Bushes were leaving. I mean, who was somebody was there before Bush? Then it was Obama. Somehow or another how it went with the insurance. So he trying to play with our head, trying to play with even down to people that don't even most remember. I remember then. That's why Obama came out with the insurance that everybody can afford to go. You can still take your child to the doctor. Or old people can go to the doctor because they ain't got to worry about all this. So that's what he doing. He after that Obamacare. It ain't so much in like with that. It is the name. It's the name. He want to make it a big, beautiful bill. It's the name. That's why he went. That's why he went there and sat back and think of a plan. What he was gonna do and change back the White House. And you know what the change was, Dr. Sophie? Y'all come on in here, Jake. Y'all know what the change was running. The change was that when he tore down the ballroom, Out of long that place been there in the ballroom, it was enough of them people invited to get enough of people in there invited. It wasn't over capacity. It wasn't over. It was enough. Check me. Here we go. The same door that Trump come in, a black man came and walked the same door. The same door. If he could take down those doors and change them at the White House, he would. And y'all, you know what? I don't put nothing past him. He just might. So he don't want to go. He wants to leave his name out here. Trump, when he don't transition on the, just to keep running the Trump name. You know why that we are so good to say that our ancestors and immigrant, they built the White House. You know, and so that basically that his history in us. Even though that we didn't come as personal, laid no brick, but we know got the history. Then the fact that how the bricks and everything were laid in the White House and who did it. The cost for it to be the White House. So anyway, so let's tear down the ballroom and put up there engraved and in writing. It can never be taken out. These words can never be changed. So we're gonna leave the Trump, a white man, build this part here because that he don't want to walk behind no black man. But over there in the ballroom, if he do walk behind a black man, they won't be they won't be that they step their foot in this door before him. That's just basically what he said. That meant yes, he is. That is basically what he is doing. He would be the first one that walked and got his name. That's something that Obama did not do. His name will be here for history. Because he the one built the beautiful Bill Ballroom. All that basic. He trying to, this is, y'all, race plays a big part. A big part. Everything. Everything. The corner store. Everything race plays a part in. Even at the red light. Race plays a part in everything. It's here and it's not going to go away. It doesn't matter how many changes that they make, how they change the menu up, but race here to stay. Now, it was here when my mama, when she was born in 1946. It was here then. And then you think so that now it's our turn. We see what's going on. They making a change. No. Some of us is right there. We are right there into the third quarter of our life. This is what he's doing. It's that name Obama. And he gonna leave some kind of way that what he did in fact with the insurance. He trying to leave some kind of way that Trump did it. Let's move on there. It's a race thing, a race war that he is doing. He don't want nothing where a black man came in that door before him. I know y'all saw the situation with the stairs. They thought they was going up, him and his wife, and the stairs stopped. I mean, but anyway, so that means that you're going to stay down. We ain't rising. You go on the escalator. Yeah, that's what it was. I don't know who's doing this here, but that man wants to. In a complete, yeah. A big chaos. Ain't that something? So that basic why that building is being being tore down and all this here other stuff that what he got over there doing because he wants to do that, let it known in the concrete, whatever brick that they put there, you better put Trump name, his initial all over. Now That's the Trump. So y'all just watched out that. Then, in fact, with that insurance, the cost of the name of it, Obamacare, the cost of the name of it. That is why that he changed it. That's why they ain't got nothing to do with any of that. What he trying to do. It's just because that it was a black man name. And each time you go to the hospital, they're like, oh, Obamacare. That's basically what it's about. The name. And if everybody gonna remember the Obamacare, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go down here and tear down this here ballroom, and you can say it's Trump. This Trump did it because he don't want nothing that a black man walked in the door before him. He cannot just sit his ass down and look at everybody who that he got represent him and in the Senate, not the Senate, in the all the representatives that he not the representatives, all the Republicans that he have, what they are judges and they are lawyers. He can't sit like that. That they got both houses, they got everything. No, that's not good enough. He still yet want to mess us up before he leave this earth. Okay, that's what he want to do. So anyway, you guys just watch out there. It's just the name. So yes, he trying to tie the Democrat hand, in fact, with the showdown, with the shutdown, because he's not gonna be in. I don't made a plan with the big beautiful bill. It's just them the one that holding up, and he's not gonna be in. I would say to the Democrat, y'all, it gonna be exciting today. Stand 10 toes down. This is the last time that we can get to say this here. But you know what? For what I hear yesterday in the meeting with Chuck, with the group of the Democrat, he said he was gonna sit down with them. The clock started ticking. So this is what they did. They sat down, both parties sat down. It says to look in Trump's eyes, he was basically surprised. He didn't know, did in fact that, oh hell, this is really what's going on. Because guess what? Even though he have teams out there, again this year and again that, they could not bring him no bad news. They know it was a messed up thing, in fact, with people insurance. Just don't bring no bad news. Now let me tell you something. They got that Eli, that damn little boy, that 4-year-old little boy that be in grown folks' mouth. And digging up his nose and all that was in the White House, and took his boogers and sliding them on the desk. That little boy right there, his daddy, Eli Musk, right? Mm-hmm. Let me tell you what Eli around there doing. He don't took his behind around there. Start standing up the Social Security. Start bomb with the Social Security. Y'all, this will affect everybody. This affect everybody. And if you don't think so, that what they doing won't affect you, you live long enough and see. Because that it did in fact with people my age and the little kids and the older people, you are somewhere in that area that it may be you next. So him call themselves trying to Musk and Trump call themselves had a little falling out, but guess what? No, it's not. They are still friends. They are still kinky and good. Yeah, they still can, but it's just the persona that they got to put out here. Soon as that they think so, the Democrats are gonna sign that bill. Soon as they think so, they're gonna you'll see a Musk ass be right back around here, and they be kiki green. We don't did it. We don't did it. Y'all, it's a game that they are playing. A game that they are playing. They playing in our face. But the people that we had voted for them to go and represent us, please stand 10 toes down. We go through this every damn year. A shutdown every damn year we go through that. And I'm gonna see. You remember when Nancy Pelosi, you remember she was in there? We went through it every year. Now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now we finna go out in the street. Trumpy been tweeting at X all night. Yeah, all night he been putting stuff up there. It's gonna be exciting day, and then they want. I would say to the Democrat, we gonna see. It gonna be exciting. We gonna see it that you're gonna fold. This is our last chance at it. Now, let me go right over here real quick. Let's go over here. I always go to this here first. We gotta go over there to X. Um Also, y'all, let me tell you something. Dealing fact with the insurance. You remember last week Trump came out and said that autism come from Tylenol? Big companies. This is a strike at Tylenol. Don't bother with their stuff. Don't get involved with their men. Don't they? So basically, what he doing? He going to that big company to wipe y'all behind out of here, somehow or another. For people to see their way, did in fact with this is Tylenol. When when I ain't take no Tylenol at all when I was pregnant, but my son still wind up sick with spinal meningitis. You would say I was taking Tylenol? Autism? No, no, that don't. That's just something that's in either in the family genes, or I would say when the mother first start getting shots or what. In some countries that don't get the shots that United States bring, because a lot of them that you see it basic in the genes from the mother where the mother comes from. Because that some states do not give the polio all these shots here. This allegedly, in my mind, with this here autism, that to me it comes from dealing with them shots. What that we have to get. You know, we had to get them like in the 50s, and then each time they bring it up, the area so many years that we have to get another shot of something else. That's basically what it is. Because guess what? If it wasn't so, my son caught spinal meningitis from another child that had a cold and his body couldn't fight it. So which one is worse? Because my son's body couldn't fight it, or this child here that had a bad cold that was so infected? Which one? Hold up a second. You guys, I did that. I made that big. Hold up. I have to say like that. Which one it is? Again, I didn't take Tylenol. He coming after the big people. He coming after them. And y'all know Tylenol, Bear Aspirin, and it was one more. Tylenol, Bear Aspirin, what they call it, the Goody in BC. Y'all knew, yeah, y'all knew that we grew up on that. Because Advil ain't come out until 1980, 83, 82. That's when Advil came out. But that's the only thing we was used to, again, that. We grew up on dealing fact with the Tylenol. For all of a sudden now, he come in there, it causes autism. Really? He poking, he poking, he poking. That's what he doing. He poking, he poking. That's what he doing. And you're not going to bring everything here for America in here? I'm going to mess you up out there in your country or wherever that you at. That's what he doing. So let's go ahead. Let's get right here. I'm going to go to X first. And simply that with X, you guys, if you have not subscribed, please go over to X. X is what all of us is at. And what I mean by all of us, I mean they be going back and forth. I like X. I'm on X right now. I like it. Okay, here we go. Let's go over here to X real quick. And then I'm going to come back, and then we're going to do some catch-up stuff on identifying what is going on around here. Don't y'all forget now. We'll get back to the Chicago mayor. Hold on a second. Let's go here. Okay, let me go here. Let me go to Inner City Press. Don't y'all forget that we got Diddy on the line. Oh, the inner city press. Let's go back here. Okay. Hold 1 second, you guys. Let me go right here first. Let me go right here real quick. Okay, hold up a second. I'm trying to get us with oh my goodness. Y'all, we gonna have to take care of this city. You have a clap over there in California. I'm trying to get you there. You guys, we taking a coffee break right now. Okay, let me go. Let me go back over here. Let me go over here where hold up a second. Let's see. Sure, we need some coffee. Thank you, boo. Okay, I got it right now. Y'all on Sean Cone case, we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that today, catching up and get some news that came out with that, and also too with the you'll be checking my community wall, and you will see that that I be putting stuff on my community wall. You just got to open up that tab and see exactly what's going on with Sean Cone. I will be putting all these here letters up here. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to get somewhere. Hold on 1 second. Ooh, child. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. No. Okay, hold on a second. My God, today. Okay, sound like that. Okay, let me go back over here to over here on the tube. Okay, you guys, let's just get going. Let's go. Oh, let's go right here. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's go right here for one moment. No, no, longer. Wait a minute. Oh. That ain't basically like I had on. Wow. Okay, you guys, let's go.
Let's start. Well, if you wanted to see the spot where the very first president of the United States was inaugurated, you have to travel a couple hundred miles north of Washington, D.C. George Washington actually took his first oath of office as president in Lower Manhattan on Wall Street, in a spot that is now commemorated for that historic moment. For what turned out to be a brief, shining moment, New York City was the first capital of the United States of America for a little over a year. George Washington lived then not in a big White House, but in a New York City rental, like so many millions of us have since that time. New York City in those days was, in every important sense, the center of the United States of America. And for a brief, shining moment today, New York City was, in a sense, the center of our political world once again. Two guys from Brooklyn and a guy from Queens walk into a room to discuss the immediate future of the government of the United States of America. It's all up to them. If those three New Yorkers reach an agreement, the government continues its normal operations. If they don't, the government shuts down. They didn't reach an agreement today. And so we are now 26 hours away from Donald Trump's next shutdown of the American government. The last time the government shut down was the last time Donald Trump was president. One of the guys from Brooklyn reminded the guy from Queens that there were no government shutdowns when Joe Biden and the Democrats were in charge.
When I was leader, we negotiated 4 times with Republicans, and we never had a shutdown. And so it's up to the Republicans whether they want to shut down or not.
The two guys from Brooklyn tried to explain to the guy from Queens that he was hurting people who cannot afford dramatic increases in their health insurance costs. But trying to explain that to the guy from Queens isn't easy because he doesn't know those people who struggle with the cost of health care. The guys from Brooklyn went to local Brooklyn public schools. Chuck Schumer, now the Democratic leader of the United States Senate, is a proud graduate of James Madison High School on Bedford Avenue in Brooklyn. Hakeem Jeffries, now the Democratic leader of the United States House of Representatives, is a proud graduate of Midwood High School on Bedford Avenue, about 10 blocks north of Chuck Schumer's high school. And Donald Trump is the rich kid from Queens who now occupies an Oval Office he has stained with the vulgarity of his obsession with gold, and he went to boarding school. Boarding school is not the place where you meet people whose families have trouble paying the bills. The golf courses where Donald Trump spends his weekends, including this weekend, when he could have been working on funding the government, are not the kinds of places where Donald Trump's going to meet people who have trouble paying for their health insurance.
He laid out to the president some of the consequences of what's happening in health care. And by his face and by the way he looked, I think he heard about them for the first time. The closing of rural hospitals. The fact that so many clinics are closing. And I don't know if he knew this before.
Of course he heard it for the first time. Of course he couldn't possibly have known it before. Or he would have taken the situation more seriously, right? He wouldn't have spent the weekend doing absolutely no governing work whatsoever. He wouldn't have canceled the first meeting that he had scheduled with those two guys from Brooklyn last week. Would Donald Trump have spent Saturday slumped in a golf cart, exhausted, while playing golf with his granddaughter? If Donald Trump knew what was at stake in the funding of the government, would he have been posting on social media, sending out a quote, all necessary troops, this is what he said, all necessary troops to protect a ravaged war area? Ukraine? Gaza? No. Donald Trump tweeted about sending 200 National Guard troops, quote, to protect war-ravaged Portland. Portland has never been war-ravaged. No part of the United States of America has been war-ravaged since Abraham Lincoln was president, and the Confederate States that now so enthusiastically support Donald Trump were making war against the United States of America. Of course, if Donald Trump thinks Portland is war-ravaged, then his cognitive decline has reached very, very, very high speed, and it's getting faster every day. There was other evidence of that dramatic cognitive decline this weekend when Donald Trump should have been concerned about how to keep the government running. And he was instead tweeting an imaginary image of firing someone he cannot fire. There's Donald Trump in a possible flight of dementia, thinking that he's in his old TV show, and he's the chairman of the Federal Reserve, is a contestant in his own TV show who Donald Trump can fire. No previous president has been deranged enough to imagine that he could fire the chairman of the Federal Reserve.
What?
After that burst of possible dementia, Donald Trump's next entry in social media was, quote, make crime illegal again. Okay, Donald, should we make water wet again? And then on Sunday afternoon, with the nation reeling from a deadly attack on a Mormon church in Michigan, Donald Trump posted a video imagining that marijuana can solve all of his elderly health problems. Was Donald Trump high at 4:48 p.m. when he tweeted a goofy sci-fi style video about how cannabis can completely cure every single thing that people his age are suffering? If Donald Trump believes what he tweeted, there is no reason to think that he doesn't. He tweeted it, he must think it, then Donald Trump is probably using cannabis. Why wouldn't he? It cures every problem he has. I don't know why he still has that problem with his ankles if he's using cannabis the way he's telling people to, the way that video urges people to use it.
Monday.com is the best AI for work, and here's why. Let me show you some of the mind-blowing things thousands of companies are already doing with Monday.com's AI. If you're in marketing, sending bulk emails used to take hours.
Hold on a second. Okay. You guys, let's go back here. Donald Trump, you remember? He now, yeah, you remember now, he was the one that come up and told everybody to drink bleach for the COVID. Just drink some bleach. God, marijuana. Isn't that something? Then let's talk about the marijuana. Then he been on. Then Bob Marley, then even though that the history and people got sort of kind of all type of way, then in fact saying that the Bob Marley, y'all, we know how much that Bob Marley smoke, and all of them still do smoking. Did marijuana keep Bob Marley here? No, when he stepped on that nail playing soccer, it did not keep him here. Because guess what? Because that he did not go to the doctor. Then why? Then why is Bob Marley, why is he gone? When it came from gangrene, did the fact that they had to take his foot off and all this type of stuff, all this is stuff that they were going to do. But guess what? He rather just face it, do what he do. Let me tell you something right now. Let me make sure y'all get this together. And I'm not, hold on a second. And I'm not going to make this did in fact that this is, I'm not going to make this the fact that this is a Adobe thing. I'm not going to sit here and just preach this on it, but I got to tell you this. And then those, you know me very, very personal. And you may heard me say this here, and I'm going to say it again. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had a lump in my breast. The folks said, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to have to do this, or we got to do this here. But you're going to be on meds for February. So basically, when they say February, that means like until I get better or whatever. My husband was from the island Jamaica. My husband didn't even smoke. I mean, he smoked. I don't know what type of cigarette he smoked, but he smoked a cigarette, but not no pot smoke. You know what? With the herb. Now, Donald Trump, don't take this in what I say and go and dig up some shit out there in the damn in the damn yard or somewhere and try to want people to make this as tea. My husband was saying that no, that I didn't need all that medicine that they was giving me. Take this, take herbal tea this year. He went and got everything that he can find from their country to make the tea for me. You know what I did? I said, I'm going to have the surgery and I'm going to drink the tea, what you said. And I'm also still going to go through the chemo, radiation, and everything else what they got for me. Right then at that time, my husband basically came down with prostate. All right. He said with the prostate little pill, he said that I ain't gonna take that pill. The doctor said, yeah, you take the little pill. Your prostate is getting large and you're gonna live forever. You know, basically what they saying that just take the little pill was smaller than a birth control pill. He said, no, where the hell he at now? Somewhere out there with the ashes in the fish mouth. You know why? Because that's basically what he won't do, and that's what his ashes thrown back to on the motherland, you know, throw out into the ocean. Look at me, 2003. I'm still here. Can get up here and talk and entertain you guys, laugh and do everything, but I'm still here. Where he at? It took him out in 4 months. But guess what? He was on a 10-year call for it. But all that when he was drinking his hot tea and all that, where the hell did he wind up at? Surfing at the bottom of the sea, or where his ashes went to. But look at me. So this is shit here what Donald Trump saying, y'all, marijuana is good. I never smoked marijuana before. I tried one time, I think like at 19 years old, and the thing made me feeling weird, and I didn't never put that marijuana nor a cigarette back up to my mouth. Because guess what? Because the jobs that I had, they were drug tests all the time. So of course I had to be clean. I had to be clean. So here you is with this guy here. Did in fact with this marijuana. Y'all keep playing with that damn marijuana. The marijuana don't do nothing but just make you relax and make you make you how did we use it? Funk the damn facts. You keep on with that damn marijuana, your ass gonna be in the damn sea, surfing like on the dust in the bottom of the damn sea where my husband at. Keep on bottom with that marijuana. Now, I'm not saying that no, don't smoke it. Yeah, for relaxing, have a good time, girl. This all this type of. But you talking about identify that you got a bad migraine headache. I'm gonna smoke some. Let me go and smoke some marijuana. It's gonna take away this migraine. Or I don't know. I don't know. Or you got aches, pain, all this here that going on with you. Let you smoke some marijuana. This is my medicine. Let me smoke some more. I'm just telling you, I'm just the way how that I see these things. It doesn't matter how much that they hokey pokey. They pull this out, they drain this out, and they make it like man-made stuff. It's nothing like the original. Cause guess what? If that's the case, then you wouldn't have to smoke a puff so much. It was that damn good, and they get you that mellow you out, and it making you faking the phone. That's what I'm trying to faking the phone. Your ass need to go to the doctor. It's okay. Let the doctor know that you smoke marijuana. That basically he'll know what else to give you for to carry you on. That is bullshit. Wind up like damn dust, like my husband did. Falling around with them damn herbs and this, that, and that. This Donald Trump said, go and drink some bleach. I hope we haven't forgot about it. That's what he said. Health. This is what we're dealing with health. The health insurance. This man here said go and smoke marijuana. And then now on that, did in fact with my sickness, it seemed like that I should have a medical card with medical. No, that ain't me. I ain't did it before, and I don't think I should be introduced that. Write me a prescription what it been getting. Because I ain't seen now time that a person that sit there and smoke marijuana that it has saved their life. And guess what? I'm a true of it. Did in fact with the herbal tea and all this type of stuff here. And guess what? Bob Marley is true of it too. With him smoking marijuana, where did he wind up at? All because that don't go to the doctor. They mail one of those herbs, you come from the earth and all this type of stuff. So Donald Trump go out there in the backyard, or kill a limousine, take you around there with a bunch of herbs and trash that the animal don't piss on it and all this type of stuff here, and take it and go and boil it in the pot, and you drink it and see what type of flavor that you get out of it. Hold up a second, let's go. We working right here just a little bit this morning. Hold up. Where are we at? Here we go. Here we go.
But cannabis use can have accompanying energy slumps, which could explain Donald Trump's apparent low energy in that golf cart on Saturday. And this morning, Donald Trump woke up possibly still high because at 8:43 a.m., he posted about a self-proclaimed New York City communist running for mayor. The problem is there is no self-proclaimed New York City communist running for mayor. Trying to teach Donald Trump the difference between a socialist and a communist is, of course, impossible because he is incapable of learning. But it is the difference between Bernie Sanders and Kim Jong-un. In that same post, Donald Trump said that communism has failed, quote, for thousands of years. Thousands of years? Communism is just a few decades older than Donald Trump. And he thinks it's been here for thousands of years. How high do you have to be to think communism has been around for thousands of years? How do you talk to that man? How do you negotiate with that man? Most of us think it's impossible. But someone has to do it. And someone has to do it because lives are at stake. Someone has to do it because in a matter of days, some people are going to see their health insurance costs go up by thousands of dollars that they cannot afford. Those people desperately need someone, anyone, to talk to Donald Trump. And today, our first guest did exactly that.
Okay, hold on a second.
Republicans control the House, Republicans control the Senate, and Donald Trump is the president. The government shuts down. It's because Republicans have decided to shut the government down and hurt the American people. And that's a point that we made loudly and clearly.
The Federal Unionist Network put out a statement today supporting Senator Schumer and Congressman Jeffries, saying a government shutdown is never plan A. Federal workers and the communities we serve will face severe hardship, but federal workers will willingly forego paychecks in the hopes of preserving the programs we have devoted our lives to administering. In order to save our services today, we need to send a message to this administration that enough is enough.
Okay, let me go right here. Let me call your attention to this here. Let me go right here. Let me go back. Let me say this here to you guys. Now, y'all remember, you know that this is, I told y'all, race plays a big thing in how this country is run. Everything, even down to your neighbors. What you get in your next house, but race plays a big part of it. You know, now you remember that the people that identify with the medicines, that making the medicine and all, and they keeping and they all the time doing something with the medicine and see if this work and that work. You know what the reason I identified with why he went and fired those people? Let me see. I think Jake in here. Dr. Sophie, what those people? They was making the medicine, and they was scientists. They were doing this, that, and another. Right down there. But matter of fact, what the state that I am in North Carolina, that black girl down there, yonder, over there across the street, there across the bridge, right there, the railroad track. A black girl, the one that made it, the COVID medicine that saved hundreds and thousands of lives. That there's some of a bitch that go and drink bleach. So, of course, would a black woman had something to do with the COVID and making the medicine, did in fact with the COVID. Of course, I'm going all y'all asses out of a damn job. When no people basic work all 24 hours trying to make sure that nothing ain't changed in the bear aspect. The good part that make this stuff been on the market. They constantly working on it to see that if this medicine not working, that medicine not working. Yeah, Dr. Sophie, thank you for coming on here in the room. I wish that my brother stomped down, but he don't get up this early. This is what happened. Cause a black woman had her hand on it. All y'all ass out of a damn job. That's how they're working. That's why the purpose of they losing their job because a black woman had her hands on it. And he said, go over there and drink some bleach. He didn't say go and drink the bleach like tea, hot tea. He didn't say go and drink the bleach like on ice on the rocks. He didn't say how, but he said go and drink some bleach, and everybody should have some bleach. That's why I can't understand why that a lot of people, especially those ones that on the 23rd and the 24th, waiting on for the rapture to come in, they burnt their money, they sold their house, they gave away their car and all that, and they still damn here. Those are the people that you need to tell that to, because they'll fall for any damn thing. Just tell them anything. Told them that, and it never was promised to them. Who can tell you the date, time, and the hour? And it says that in the Bible that nobody would know. But all of a sudden, y'all pack y'all clothes and give everything away. Because y'all know it's going to be the 23rd and the 24th. Those are people you need to talk to. Because they believe in any damn thing. Hold up, let's go. He doing it. Why they come? I don't know why they're doing it. So okay, hold on a second. See, could I do it like this? He doing it. Okay, I got it. He doing that because a black girl had her hands on it, and that made the COVID medicine. And he despised anything. He bought him with the medical real bad. Because guess what? It was a black woman on it. It was a black man that walked in the White House before Donald Trump. And of course, I'm gonna tear down the damn ballroom. I bet the ninja won't walk in that first. And if he do walk in there, they will see that it was this beautiful, huge, beautiful ballroom did in fact with Donald Trump. Anything what a black man did had his hand on. That's why we fighting for this high. It ain't so much in fact with the healthcare. It's the name. A black man thing. It's the name. And he gonna call it the big beautiful bill. It's the name. Hold on a second, y'all. Let's go back over here. We just right now we gonna do so basic. It must be still basic. I guess it won't be no sun today. Okay, yeah, light rain. Okay. Now we gonna go right over here and see what the judge said about what happened February the 14th and February the 14th and February the 15th. What the judge had told Trump lawyer for you to go back and tell all of them this. It's gonna be today. I mean, but you know how it is. It was yesterday. Hold on a second. Y'all get excited. Oh, I don't know how much that we gonna be excited. I don't know how much that we gonna be excited because that the Epstein file is supposed to come out this week. I think it's either Wednesday. I think it's tomorrow or either Friday. But anyway, let's go over here and see. Let's go over here and see exactly what they are talking about. This is basic. I don't want to go in. No, I got to go. I don't want to basically go into. Hold on a second. Okay, let me go over here.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
New Jersey is one of 2 states that have governor's races this year. It's New Jersey and Virginia. So anything happening in those races is pretty much automatically going to be a national news story. But in the New Jersey race, something has just happened that's a legit bombshell. And it involves not just goings on in New Jersey, it involves the Trump administration. Unavoidably, the federal government has access to lots of information about you, lots of data that you trust the government to handle responsibly and legally, because it's sensitive data about you that could be used for all sorts of nefarious purposes if it was released publicly or got into the wrong hands. Well, as you know, the Trump administration hasn't exactly been keeping faith with those responsibilities. They have used federal mortgage data to try to go after Democratic Senator Adam Schiff and New York Democratic Attorney General Letitia James and Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. That's the Trump administration using mortgage data from the Federal Housing and Finance Agency to target people President Trump wants targeted. The Trump administration has also started using data from the IRS and data from the Social Security Administration, specifically to target immigrants. The Trump administration has started demanding records from the states of everybody who's registered to vote in those states. They have said outright that they're going to use that data to bring criminal investigations against people whose information is in that data, as states now start to resist handing it over. Well, along those lines, we now have this news story that relates to the New Jersey governor's race. The Trump administration has apparently released the full military personnel record, the full Social Security number and everything of the Democratic candidate for governor in New Jersey. They've released it to an ally of her Republican opponent. The Democratic candidate for governor in New Jersey is Congresswoman Mikey Sherrill. She spent nearly a decade as a Navy helicopter pilot. Her campaign recently was horrified to realize that the Trump administration had released her private, unredacted, full military records to an ally of her Republican opponent's campaign. A donor to that campaign, somebody who Republican candidate Jack Ciattarelli says he's considering as his lieutenant governor. CBS News was first to report that the National Personnel Records Center, which is charged with maintaining personnel records for service members and civil servants of the U.S. government, released Sherrill's full military file almost completely unredacted. The documents included Sherrill's full Social Security number, which appears on almost every page, home addresses for her and for her parents, life insurance information, Sherrill's performance evaluations. The federal government released Mikey Sherrill's unredacted file to an ally of the Jack Ciattarelli campaign who had filed apparently a Freedom of Information request.
Okay,
Such records.
Here we go. One thing about what I said at one time, and I say it again. Race plays a big thing in everything what we do, what we drive, where we go, where we eat. Race plays a big part in it. Now, this is did affect with a black woman. A black woman. They went over there. We want to know when she was born. What did her mom and daddy do? What did her brother do? Anybody been in jail? This is what they went and did. I tell you, and it's the color of our skin. Don't look at it there because it's a Democrat and a Republican. No. It's the color of the skin. Hey, boo, how you doing? Hold on a second. I don't know why my thing is acting up like that. Hold on a second. It's the color of our skin. Okay, let me put this back here. That's what they after. The color. I wouldn't have that black bitch to come up and make no more order. That damn Obama fucker. He did. He already a damn mess. Now we gonna have another one. No, we gonna give it to him. You give it to the Republican and use that against her while she running for office, the governor up there. Yeah, that's what he did. Hold on a second. Good morning, Chlorine Boo. You safe out in the street? No, you should be at. You going for the middle school now? No, it's too early. Oh, you waiting on for the elementary school now. Hold on a second, y'all.
Are not supposed to be made available in full to the public unless it's been more than 60 years since someone completed their military service, which makes this release potentially a violation of privacy laws. She's out today with a new TV ad, claims that the law was broken in this case. The National Personnel Records Center says that they screwed up. They admit that they made a serious error here. They got a FOIA request for publicly releasable information about Cheryl's military record. And they say a technician mistakenly sent the full unredacted file.
No, they didn't. There was no mistake.
And maybe that is what happened. But, you know, the Trump administration does not have a super strong claim for the benefit of the doubt on stuff like this. Again, the federal agency that gave out the records admits that this was wrong. They've apologized to Congresswoman Mikey Sherrill. They have asked the guy they gave the records to not disseminate them. The Chitterelli campaign did not respond to our requests for comment, but a lawyer for the campaign has said they didn't realize the file contained information that shouldn't have been released.
Wait a minute, hold
the lawyer
up.
says
Hang
once
on,
they learned
man.
that, they ceased disseminating the material. But with 5 weeks to go till Election Day, this is the kind of thing that can not only shake up a race, it can bring national attention to this race for all the wrong reasons. Joining us now is Congresswoman Mikey Sherrill. She's the Democratic nominee for governor in the great state of New Jersey. Congresswoman Sherrill, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it.
So think of it as like a TV ad with a catalog component where I can choose on the Roku app and immediately it's going to send me a text that comes from Roku and it just says, hey, you know, basically you just watch this and we're going to want to make sure that you get this. You know, you can create your background color, you can sort of customize your thing. It might be.
Well, Rachel, thank you so much for having me.
Let me ask if I got any of that the wrong way around in how I described it. I know the National Personnel Records Center and the Chitterelli campaign seem to be saying this was all just a regrettable mistake. I have to ask if there's elements of this that I either didn't just explain or that are different in terms of how you see it.
Sure. So what happened was the Trump administration illegally released my unredacted military personnel records to an ally of the Chitterelli campaign, who then shopped it around to press, even despite being, in his own words, shocked and disgusted when he saw that it contained things like my social security number, my parents' addresses, my 80-year-old parents' addresses. So this was not unknown that this was information that should not have been in the public. And if there was any question when they shopped it to the press, the journalist who got it told them this should not be out here. In fact, he wrote a whole article about it and warned them that this was not information. And yet they continued to push this information out and have not given it back, have not ceased using it. So it really, you know, what they're putting out is just not true. And then furthermore, when we look at how this happened, when we worked with the journalist who was presented with this information and went back to the archivist to see how this happened, there's no mistake that was made here. This was intentional. And I'll tell you, if you speak to the professional archivists that were there, remember Trump fired them, and now Marco Rubio is in charge of the archives, not a professional archivist. You'll hear that it takes months, if not over a year, to get access because they're so behind. And yet what happened here was there was a request for my data a day before my primary. And the gentleman from the ally of the Chitterelli campaign was told, no, you can't have this. You need to meet certain wickets to get it. And then 2 days after the primary that I won, he found, and I quote, a real helpful person at the archives office to get that information to them. Now, here's what should have happened. The archives should have requested a signature of mine. They didn't have it. They should have had my social security number. The way they got that was that a technician in the archives went into the VA database, which they had access to as a federal agency. We would not have access to that, to get my social security number, to then pull my files, which they then gave to this ally of the Chitterelli campaign. Then they should have told the Navy that they had done so. They never did that. And so there's really no doubt in my mind that this was fully intentional from the Trump administration to the Chitterelli campaign to attempt to do this. And they've continued now to go after my family, my husband's service, my kids, in a completely inappropriate way. So I just have to say to the New Jersey people, if he's doing this to me, a sitting member of Congress and a veteran, imagine what he'll do with your information.
Do you feel like you're running against Jack Ciattarelli, the Republican candidate, but also running against the federal government?
Right here.
I mean, the federal government has this, and the U.S. military has this information because we don't have a choice about whether or not they have it. We have to trust that they will.
Okay, here we go. Those of you don't know, and just getting you a rundown exactly what's going on. They had doxed her. They have doxed her. Dealing back with everyone in her family, and dealing back with that name. I thought it was okay with that name. That's dealing back with a black woman, but that's okay. Skin color is still pays for race. And what's going on? Can you see that? They went and doxed her. Okay, going out there, taunting the family and everything. Wow. Okay, this in here. I think so. We had got enough of that one there, and we trying to hold up one second. I want to get you. Where is that little boy that I go out? Hold up. It's just wait 1 second here, y'all. Let's get our coffee. Hold up. MBS. That's what that's basically the one that I want. Hold up 1 second. I'm trying to get us here going. Okay. This here. I think so. That was her. That was Okay, this is what's a video, y'all. This is what's another part of the video that comes out, and I hope this is the one that I'm looking for y'all so we can listen to this here dirty bone bastard president that we have. Listen to this here. Watch.
I'm not showing this video that Donald Trump put out about you and Chuck Schumer today. This fake video. People are going to see it. They'll see it in other ways. It's easy to find, but it is absolutely disgusting in every way. It is a lie. It's the man you met with has now lied about what you said after that meeting. Could you give us your reaction to that Trump posted video tonight?
Hold on a second.
It's a disgusting video, and we're going to continue to make clear bigotry will get you nowhere. We are fighting to protect the health care of the American people in the face of an unprecedented Republican assault on all the things: Medicaid, Medicare, the Affordable Care Act. Republicans are closing our hospitals, nursing homes, and community-based health clinics, and have effectively shut down medical research in the United States of America. Clearly, Donald Trump and Republicans know that they have a very weak position because they are hurting everyday Americans while continuing to reward their billionaire donors, just like they did in that one big ugly bill with massive tax breaks. Democrats are united in the House and the Senate, and the point that we've made will continue to be clear. We are fighting to lower the high cost of health care, prevent these dramatically increased premiums, copays, and deductibles that will take place in a matter of days unless Republicans are willing to act in terms of renewing the Affordable Care Act tax credits.
I see, as you've been speaking on social media just after I started this program tonight, that you posted on social media something that's real. And you simply, apparently in replying to Donald Trump, you posted what's up on the screen now, simply saying this is real. And there's Donald Trump with his arm around the guy who said he was Donald Trump's best friend for 10 years, a sex trafficker and raper of children, Jeffrey Epstein. Is that
y'all, for those of you, for all the ones that's in the back that come in, but anyway, this here smooth talking brother right here, they had doxed him. Okay, they have doxed him. Okay, wow. And let me tell you something. Whenever you dox somebody, those that's us little ones that come around here, that is a federal offense. Okay, let's go.
That going to be your full reply to Donald Trump on the fake video he put out about you and caricaturing you in that
How y'all
video?
doing today? Good
Yeah, Leader
morning.
Schumer and I will have more to say
Look
about
down.
this
Look
issue.
at
But
everything
again,
come up.
this is all designed to be a malignant distraction from people who are determined to continue to rip health care away from the American people. And Democrats are resolved to stand up for it. They are lying about what we're asking to do. We've made clear that federal law currently prohibits undocumented immigrants from receiving comprehensive health care paid for by federal American tax dollars. And no one is asking to change that law. But what we are doing is making it clear that we need to protect the health care of the American people, which has been under relentless assault by the Republicans throughout this year. It's an assault on the health care of working class Americans, on rural America, on urban America, on small town America, on the heartland of America, and on black and brown communities all throughout America. And it's unacceptable. It's un-American. And that's why Democrats are.
Okay. Let me, yeah, I'm going to this here. Courtroom. Hold on a second. I'm trying to see if I got it now. Y'all, yesterday was a very, very exciting day. I don't think so. They was ready for this here. I don't think that they was ready for this here. But anyway, he was doxxed. Okay, here, let's go. Okay, that's Booker. Okay, now let's go. Where is this man at now? I'm trying to pull this here up about what had happened in court. About with them folks got to get their jobs back. Hold on a second. It was unconstitutional. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, let me see what's down there. Okay. I got to let y'all the ladies I think so. This it was 6 hours ago, was it? Uh 8 hours ago. Wait a minute, you guys. I'm trying to get it. Trying to get it, boy. If y'all, it was. See what happened is this with me over here on the did in fact with other stuff um into the politics news and celebrity news. A lot of things that let me see, responding to Donald Trump. A lot of things that went down that it moved so fast that I got to catch it then I be thinking, okay, it'll be all right. I get it later. And then kind of find out I can't even find the story. Later, I cannot even find the story. But y'all, if something went down yesterday inside the courtroom, let me see. And it was a breaking news thing that had happened. Let me see. No, I don't want to see them. I got to get him. Let me see. As y'all know, that give y'all a basic rundown how serious this is here, that this is with this here shutdown and different. I hope that the Democrat don't fold. And if you there for stand for the people, don't stand for nothing. Identify what they say. Let us get something. This insurance. I mean, oh my God. Don't worry about it. They don't tag me. Okay, that was her. Let me see. Let me see that I get it right with her now. Let me see. Did I get it right? That was yesterday. Okay, let me see.
This is Wistia
Did I
Live.
get it right?
It makes hosting webinars a piece of cake.
I'm confused. I hope this.
Really happy to have you here. You know, it is a weird time in the United States of America right now.
Hold on a second.
And I know you know that, and I definitely know it too, but I feel like, you know, sometimes you just have to like stop and smell the weirdness. Just like note for a moment how utterly strange things are right now, particularly with the government. For example, the very weird pro-Trump far-right conspiracy theory world has long fantasized that Donald Trump has magic beds. Do you know about this? They think that Trump has magic beds, like a bed, like, you know, you make your bed, that kind of bed.
Y'all, let's get our
And the
coffee,
theory is
okay?
if you lie down in one of these magic beds, the magic bed will cure any disease that you have. It will fix everything that's wrong with you. To the point where even if you have lost a limb somehow, if you have had to have something amputated, if you lay down in one of Trump's magic beds, you will instantly regrow that limb that you lost. Magic medical beds. It is sort of shorthanded as the med bed right-wing conspiracy theory. Well, this weekend, the sitting president of the United States posted a video on his social media. He reposted a video somebody else had made that was an AI-generated fake video of him, the president, appearing on Fox News, announcing a new federal program in which everyone was finally going to get one of these med beds. All Americans would get med bed cards so we could all go to med bed hospitals, so we could lay down on one of these magic beds, be instantly cured of all of our diseases, grow back any of our missing limbs, and probably live forever. Because, as the conspiracy theory has it, liberals don't want people to have access to the magic beds, but Trump does. And so Trump, as president, is now letting everyone use the magic beds.
Damn.
He posted that video on his social media this weekend. I mean, this is one of the weirder conspiracy theories on the pro-Trump right. This is like right there along with the lizard people thing and the earth is flat and people who think there are big secret cities underwater or huge secret underground nuclear bunkers just for liberals. That one has actually been promoted by Trump's director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. I mean, you've heard about some of these crazy things, right? You've heard that the QAnon people think that JFK Jr. is still secretly alive and among us.
God.
Well, apparently they think that JFK Jr. is still secretly alive and among us because he's been put in one of the magic beds. It is
Wait a minute.
just
Wait a minute.
banana land, right? It is utterly insane. But the president of the United States this weekend posted a fake video of himself confirming.
Wait a minute, you guys. That is a lot right there. You guys have to go and base it and see that, base it on your own. Did in fact with that he trying to pull people in. Now, okay, now one thing about it, let me tell you what I see. Did in fact with this situation, I know that you guys can hear me because I'm over here doing something else. Did in fact that what he doing with his magic bed. This is basic, like same way that he had done told the people that got deported when they were saying Trump making some Donald Trump. So basic, this is one of his. Even though that they said it was an IG, but still, yeah, this is basically what he trying to get the American people all focused off the Epstein file and the shutdown. This is basically what they're so okay. If it did in fact with Donald Trump got a magical bed, and that's why he get up every morning with the bad ankles and he can move around. We want that. He's still a great man, and we want that bed. That's the same thing that he did with the immigrant getting deported back and spread all across this here world like dirty clothes. This is just the start, y'all. This is the part of the mess with the mind, with the people. This is basically just saying, in fact, that the Republican is here another brilliant idea with Donald Trump. This is what they bake. This is a bake. This is a bake. What they are doing. But guess what? You know, it just like that. The stove is on, and you go and stick it. Hey, boo, come through. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Same way if that stove is hot, the stove is hot, and you see all that fire there. You go and put your hand on it because that you just turned it off. Even though that fire is going down low, you still stay so now you get time to touch that stove. Also, you get burnt. This is basically what they are doing, ladies and gentlemen. Head to the middle school. I know I got it down back. I know where you be at. Okay. I once was a bus driver, and I need to be driving one now. How are y'all doing today? Good morning. If y'all don't refill y'all coffee, hold up. Y'all, the things to move. I'm over there into the politics news, and I'm on there on Restream and OBS. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm getting a lot of my news from. But it just moves so fast. But yesterday it was a terrible day in courtroom for those that got fired February the 14th, February the 15th. Y'all remember that what that man is? Musk, with that old badass little boy? The one that was digging, the little boy that was digging up his nose and shooting boogers at Donald Trump. And he told Donald Trump to shut the F up. Okay, but anyway, that little boy right there, his daddy. Yeah, his daddy. That's the one that he the one that supposed to got the Social Security and everything and the insurance on the how that they can save money and just go ahead and fire everybody. And then in court yesterday, someone the judge, they was able. This judge must have been watching what was going on and lining up Donald Trump, the Republican Party. So this is what this judge do. He said that with Donald Trump, from the people from February 14 and February 15, those people that don't lost their job. This is bullshit. He said no. He said that he have been a judge in this here country over 50 years. He never seen nothing about it. He shut down Donald Trump lawyers so bad and get them damn people back to work. He never heard no shit like that. So anyway, I just hope that it did in fact with. I don't know what's going to happen with this here shutdown, but I think so that, like they said, I know it'd be a shutdown all the time, but it never do happen. They come up with agreement. But with this one here, they said the last time they came, that was when Donald Trump was in chair again. But I remember Nancy Pelosi, I think they had one last year, a year before that. They all the time going back and forth with it. But we basically see. Wait a minute. Let me see. Like me those graces up here. What? Hold on a second. Those that didn't hear the recording did in fact with Donald Trump. I'm gonna see is this here guy holding. I'm gonna see is he holding the recording. Lady, this is very if this is the one that I know it don't even look like the little boy. I'll go back to him in a few minutes. Hold on a second. Damn. Hold on a second. What that you would hear, right? It basically what men, some men, not all men, that gets in a group, and these are the things that what guys be talking about. And you will hear Trump say, "Oh, I wants to." He was using the F word. He said that he gonna put some mint in his mouth, and no, they ain't got nothing to do with Dover and the peppermint. He was gonna put some mint in his mouth. They were doing so much dirty talking. It was gross. But anyway, the guy that had worked for NBC, he had got fired because was recording what was saying on the on the bus when they was taking Trump around to campaign. Anyway, he got fired because he was recording it, and now it's out. And he said that they had got more of the recording that what Trump had say, pull him in the coochie. But you know what he was saying. It was a lot of F words. It was a lot of F words that we used. It was, oh my God. Let me see. Okay, let me just go in here and see, do he have it? I'm going to see his brain. I got it. My God, today. Let me see. How y'all doing today? Wait. Legal impact. We can see go shut down. Okay. Oh my goodness. They just keep getting every time. I know that's hot topic. Didn't think with the federal job. No. We gonna list the dirty talking. We gonna set this year off with some ooh and some ah. Didn't fact with Trump mouth. With Trump now saying that pull them in the coochie. And he also said what he want to do. He said that he would F her. They were looking out. They were looking out on the bus. They were looking, cause you know, most buses, they can see out, but you can't see in. Anyway, the guys was riding up the street. They were riding on the bus, and you can hear the words that come out of his mouth, and they brought out the whole video and some more stuff that what he was saying, that it was like, oh my God, those that haven't heard it yet, it will really do make your hair stand up on the back of your neck. Then in fact, what the words that come out of his mouth as the president about women's part, what he would if this person here, and he talked about y'all. I don't want to meet so talk about damn it, all sexual stuff. All sexual stuff. Let me just put it like that. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of sexual stuff like with grown people, you know, as an adult. I would, man, my he said the D word about shoot, man. I'm trying to y'all, it just something else as the president. I would F her. My D is all what he would do about with his D with her. Yeah, that's what he said. Let's go. How y'all doing today? Let's go. I was like, I couldn't. Well, you know, it's men folks they talk about, but I never knew that. But yeah, I think so. The guy should have got fired for recording that type of content. Yeah, I think so. He should have lost his job. No doubt about that. Yes, he should have lost his job over that mess. Now I mean, you get in there, you supposed to be riding along with the president, but man, but actually just go out and just say, not to say, but record what he was saying, and y'all supposed to be men folks on the bus, and you record what the president was saying. All that to me Yeah, it was identified with a thing of a damn setup. But guess, and then also too, he was showing it this the way how he was basically doing, showing y'all this is who y'all pick for a president. But look what he saying. Look what type of potty mouth that he has. That's just basically what that is saying. Hold up 1 second. This is what the president that the people chose. The people. This is what the people asked for. Let's go. Y'all, please like my video. Share me out. I thank you very much so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I just got to go on with my life. I'm not going to fight. I'm just going to have to get my behind her when it comes through and just come up here. Y'all, let me show you this here. That's what basically what I'm going to have to do, because this is just, oh my goodness. That's exactly what I'm going to have to do. Soon when this happens. Okay, here we go. Let's go over here. I know Jimmy
Can you please just hear me out? No, all work management platforms are the same. They take forever to learn, and in the end,
I'm going.
Kimmel won this battle. We've all seen that now. There are still some problems in the wider war. Activists do view the huge American pressure on Disney as a playbook
Hold on a second.
for a range of future Trump clashes, which can go beyond free speech. But to begin our special report right now, remember, here's how it went down.
I'm going to look for it.
ABC has just announced that they are pulling late-night host Jimmy Kimmel's show off the air indefinitely.
These companies can find ways to change conduct, to take action.
Oh, God, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute, y'all.
Or, there's going to be additional work for the FCC.
All they do is hit Trump. They're licensed. They're not allowed to do that.
Okay.
The recent increase in searches.
Y'all, wait a minute. Let me come back here. Y'all, what he's saying down here to the bottom down here, Jimmy Kimmel had leaked 9 hours ago. Jimmy Kimmel had leaked the sex tape of Donald Trump. That's what I didn't say sex tape, but I told y'all it was very disgusting as this tape. So anyway, NBC say that's it. So now Donald Trump gonna get mad. You know, he can't do that and all this here type of stuff here. So anyway, as we see, this is basically happened while we were sleeping last night, and Jimmy Kimmel was out here in these streets playing, just doing some hellified thing. And guess what? He didn't even care. Let's go. Hold on 1 second. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
For the phrase cancel Disney Plus since ABC suspended Kimmel's show.
People spoke with their pocketbooks. They canceled Disney Plus and their Hulu subscriptions. All of it contributed to the fact that after only 6 days after being suspended,
just happened 9 hours ago, you
returning
guys.
to the airwaves.
This show is not important. What is important is that we get to live in a country that allows us to have a show like this.
No.
Many agreed. Kimmel is back because people stood up, and that made Disney respond. Of course, this began with Disney as a company that was clearly most worried about the U.S. government hurting its bottom line. And then, because of you and the people, Disney quickly found it was actually even more worried about its customers. Now remember, the richest, most powerful companies in the U.S. usually are quite rich and powerful because they operate in many different places. And those different countries have different laws and different systems of government. So when we hear that term, multinational companies, it's not just a description of where they operate. It's also a description of the different ways they have to operate. Because a company that wants to operate in China and the U.S. and Canada is going to have some different policies. On the business side, they tend to defend that. But what we just lived through in America shows the sad limits of that kind of capitalist approach. Now, Americans may not see this very much when it happens abroad, but many of these companies already have long histories of accommodating all kinds of autocratic leaders. who have very different demands than, say, going to Canada and just running a theme park and paying your taxes. Russia and China are a little different. And that means we already know that these companies in the U.S. that are now facing more free speech and autocratic pressure under Trump than they did previously already know how and sometimes do undercut the values of free expression and the rule of law. They claim to follow them, of course, and some of them do more than others. But when you go abroad, it's pretty clear. Disney was not new to the process of quickly bending to a government demand if they thought that the leader was quite serious about making them do it or paying for it. Indeed, for the powerful government of China, it has previously altered and censored films to ensure its position there. It's also made deals under duress. It had the blockbuster Mulan, which led to a deal with the autocratic, no democracy Chinese government, where Disney took the government's push to also get the rights to 2 Chinese films and open a theme park as part of the deal to stream that movie at all. Other companies have changed or censored references to Taiwan because the Chinese government wants to exert control over what people in and near China think and hear about Taiwan and its quest for more autonomy. Take Apple. Just last year, Google and Apple also removed a voting.
So think of it as like a TV ad with a catalog component where I can choose on the Roku app and immediately it's going to
rich, powerful American companies. But in this case, they are doing the work of the Putin government to shut down the political opposition.
This is tape here this is what, let me go ahead.
That is how it has worked. And so for people inside the U.S. who were somewhat surprised, angry, outraged that Disney, a company that says it is about free expression, that owns Disney in China.
Hold on a second.
Disney.
Say, I follow my gut and my instinct and my research. You know, listen.
Or walk your dog.
Okay, I mean, never mind. Let's go back here. Then you guys, I'm gonna go ahead on and give y'all a break this morning, and we're gonna come back there. Jimmy Kimmel won the biggest respect. Okay, this is all basic happened. This is moderate, the people moderate. Okay, y'all, this is what happened. Jimmy Kimmel leaked Trump sex tape on the internet. Oh my God, and he is furious. Jimmy Kimmel leaked the sex tape on the internet. He is furious. And let me see. Okay, they keep on reading. Let me see what's more. Trump is furious. I told y'all. Hold on a second. And he is furious. Okay, they got all that right there. Oh my God. Sex tape. I'm going to go ahead and find that, ladies and gentlemen. And I will be right back. Let me give you guys a break. Let me end this video here so it can go ahead and go in. Let me go ahead and end. Let me get back right up here. Y'all, I'm going to go and I'm going to end this here live here. I thank you guys for being with me for 2 hours and 8 minutes. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here and I'm going to get coffee and maybe try to do something because we on a long haul today. I may just leave the computer basic just running for those that that's coming in and out. And but I gotta end it. I'm gonna end this one here and then I'm gonna start it back for those that just want to hang around and spend time with me as I'm going back and forth, moving around and about in here. It's gonna be a very exciting day. And guess what, Scooters? We're gonna be right there. Just suck it all in. And Dr. Sophie, when you go over to Stump Down, tell Stump Down that I said hello. And okay, and also too, and we will be talking about other news that we'll be doing together. But I gotta shut this one here down. Give this here about like, I don't know, let's give it 30 minutes. And let's give me time to get myself together. Let's give it 30 minutes and we come back and let's start capturing some other video. And I hope that I can find that old nasty piece of sex tape. I told y'all, yeah, it was another part. I heard it yesterday. I'm like, oh my God, what old nasty piece of dirty mouth president. But anyway, you guys, thank y'all for getting up with me. Thank you. I don't see no sun. I think that's where we're going to be this morning. Thank you. And I see y'all in a half an hour. Bye-bye. Drive safe out in the street. Chlorine should Yeah, she should be getting ready to take that bus in now. She don't drop no kids off. Okay. Talk to you guys shortly. Bye.